Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, November 21st, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I transform to alchemize. And today we have a very exciting event. We have the sun shifting into Sagittarius. The sun will shift into Sagittarius at 1:22 p.m. Pacific time. And, so this means we got a morning left of Scorpio, or for some people, almost a whole day left of the Scorpio vibration, that 29th degree. And I think the energy mantra really indicates the process that we can build upon today for ourselves. That process of transformation that's so present and alive with us during the Scorpio time. That process of transformation is the willingness to look at what is. It's willing to look at the shadows. It's willing to look at the light. And it's willing to work with them and be present with them. And potentially even phoenix them. And as you phoenix them, what I love is that we have an opportunity to take this base energy. So alchemy was the process of taking base metals and turning them into gold. And so what we're doing is taking these base elements, the root chakra stuff, which can be that fear and that survival, the old stuff that's been hanging on and holding you back, kind of weighing you down almost like an anchor, and taking that, and rather than letting that just be this anchor, alchemizing it, turning that anchor into gold and giving away that anchor, giving away that gold. So helping us in this alchemy process as we shift from Scorpio into Sagittarius, we have the sun and the moon meeting up early in the morning. They're squaring each other, but that moon in Leo is bringing one last, getting like an oomph of light, like a burst of light to that Scorpio energy to be like, this is who you are. This is what's really real. This is what we're moving to. I like a saying from one of the Aerosmith songs, the light at the end of the tunnel may be you. It is you. The light at the end of the tunnel is you. That light is you. So that moon in Leo brings that one last little burst to the sun in Scorpio, helping to alchemize that. And then we have the moon shifting into Virgo. And this moon in Virgo is going to enter in the Sagittarius process, moon in Virgo, bringing the attention to our physical body, to what is. And I love that this moon in Virgo is going to meet up with Neptune. And sometimes I think that our tendency to look at what is can border or completely exist on the negative side of things. And so this connection with Neptune, now direct in Pisces, is like, hey, you can bring heaven to earth. This can be your alchemy. This can be your way of looking for the gold and finding the gold on earth in this moment, in this experience. Cute story. I have a friend whose little boy was looking out the window the other day and he saw a rainbow. He's like, oh, we should go find the end of the rainbow so we can find the real treasure. Gold chocolate coins. That is alchemy at its finest. Find those gold chocolate coins. So, sun shifting into Sagittarius at 1:22 p.m. Again, Pacific time that it shifts. We have an opportunity to now go from this place that's been just really internal focus, really looking at ourselves, looking at our power, getting into the juiciness of our power, getting into the places where we hide from our power. And now from this place of knowing, working with the alchemy, expanding, opening. And one of the themes that I'm getting is the as above, so below energy. And one of the things, Sagittarius can be very mentally focused. Sagittarius can be known as the know-it-all. And so when we're in Sagittarius, we want to know, we want to believe, we want to find the truth. And that's all fine and good and wonderful. I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm speaking to you from really knowing that energy really well. But beyond that place of thinking that you know, is this place of knowing that you'll never know. You'll never know enough. And from that place, you can open. And you can open to the knowledge beyond yourself. You can open to the knowledge beyond what you've been told. And as you open that knowledge, what I believe, that as above, so below, we go from this root chakra energy up to like third eye energy with Sagittarius. We still can open the lower energies, that Kundalini energy, and let that power come up and move through us and work with this alchemy. Because truly, it's when we bring them both together that we are truly in our power. So this is going to be this process of alchemy, opening, finding the gold in any given situation. Sagittarius is known to be the optimist, but there is a silver lining. There is gold in every situation. It is up to you to find it, work with that energy. Transmute it. Transmute it. Here we have the sacred symbols. I'm going to be using this for the month of Sagittarius. The card Transmute. I actually have a few snakes. So the Transmute card. Snake is a powerful symbol of transmutation. Accept its gift of shedding the old ways, the ability to make magic by transmuting its energy into something new. Meditate on this symbol when you need assistance in changing the energy in your life. Not to be taken lightly, this is heavy magic. So we have this process, and what I think we're going to is this work we've completed for now, this cycle of Scorpio, this time of going in, getting silent, getting connected to these parts of ourselves. And what I see, I have the outsider card, but I feel like we're like taking that lock off. We see that lock is open. I see the best in that lock. We're taking the lock off. We're taking the chain off. And we're starting this new journey as the Fool. This Fool who is open to the world and knows that there's so much more that he doesn't know. And that's why the Fool is like the most brilliant card, because it's like the child. Like, teach me. I want to see. I want to know. I want to experience. I want to explore. The other snake card I have from Tantric Takini. I haven't decided if I'm going to continue using this through Sagittarius or not. We'll see. It might be fun with sacred symbols, especially because I got the Temptation card. And you see there's that little snaky looking at you from between these two apples. And what I got from this is, that snake in the Adam and Eve story, which encouraged this apple, take a bite from this fruit, from this tree of knowledge. The temptation, I think, at this time in Sagittarius may be that temptation of, I already know, or I know better, or I shouldn't do that because I've been told not to my whole life. And so this is an opportunity to go beyond the temptation of thinking that you know and get into that as above, so below. I want to expand. I want to open. I want to alchemize my power. And so from this energy, we can move and groove with the Sagittarius and open and expand. And this is what the world needs. We need to open. We need to see from this bigger perspective, because I think if we saw from a bigger perspective, we'd be acting a lot less out of fear and more from compassion, love, and understanding. So that's it for today. Sagittarius! I'd love you to pay attention and see if you notice the shift. I think it's such a profound shift from Scorpio to Sagittarius, from this potentially heavy energy into one that is light, and see if you feel it in your body or in the energy. And it may come a little bit before, a little bit after the actual shift time, but feel in and see if you feel it, because it's one that I feel really profoundly every year. Suddenly like, Sagittarius, yay! Book a reading. I have my reading sale still going, 25 minutes for $30. And that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.